It is time now for today's 10 Listens, and this question is focused on speed limits, crashes, and pollution. And it did take some time to gather up the information to answer this question. So let's start with the question from viewer Dennis G. He asks, a couple of years ago, Knoxville increased the speed limit throughout Knoxville to 65 miles per hour because they said it would decrease exhaust pollution and the carbon footprint. Has this change decreased pollution in and around Knoxville, and has the number of vehicle accidents increased as a result? So let's first start with some quick background here with information from TDOT. Almost exactly 20 years ago, on April 15th, 2004, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency designated several local counties, including Knox, to be in non-attainment of the 8-hour standard for ground level ozone. Essentially, that means air quality was bad. So TDOT and the Transportation Planning Organization teamed up to make things better. Part of that meant reducing the speed limits on several sections of interstate to reduce vehicle emissions and improve air quality. But by August of 2015, the area was back in attainment status. So then fast forward to 2019. TDOT leaders say they partnered with law enforcement and local municipalities, got comments from the public, and conducted an engineering study. Based on that and the designed speed for the roadway, the speed limits were increased. So the next two questions of this are, how did that change affect air quality, and how did it impact traffic crash data? Let's start with the air quality part. We reached out to the Transportation Planning Organization, or TPO. Leaders there sent us some images to show how things have improved over the years. Back in 1999, take a look here. You can see things looked pretty bad. The orange, red, and purple, those are bad ozone days. That's 2004 you're looking at now, though. Things have improved. Things still not great, but you may remember that's when speed limits were reduced in 2004. By 2019, there were many more green days. That's when speed limits were raised. The 2023 image also shows good air quality. So now let's talk about the crash data. For that, we reached out to the Department of Safety and Homeland Security. We asked for data for the stretches of roadway where the speed limits changed from the time they changed until now. We were given overall data for deadly crashes and for serious, minor, or possible injury crashes. Some stretches did see overall crashes rise, but there also were drops. And when looking solely at deadly crash data, the number of deadly crashes, while fluctuating a bit year to year, most either dropped or were exactly the same from 2019 to 2023. Only one stretch saw a rise, going from 1 deadly crash to 3. So that's a lot of information, I know. Bottom line here, we can tell you that air quality had improved in our area prior to those speed limits being raised, and the air quality has stayed that way. Overall, also, there has been no significant increase in deadly crashes on those stretches of road.